Hello and welcome back to Jacob's Toys. Please do like, share, subscribe and all those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. And in this video we're obviously taking a look at my custom black suited Daredevil from series 1 of what was Netflix's Daredevil. So let's not waste any time and let's jump in and look at the recipe to making this black suited Daredevil from series 1 of Daredevil. Now obviously it was from Netflix and it's now moved over to Disney+. I, for one, along with loads of other people, are rewatching that series now on the Disney platform. Now, having a quick 360 look at him, it was a character that I did do a little while back. I did do a custom of him when the series first came out. This is my original version here that I'm putting the picture up of, and it was okay at the time, but it was just thrown together, and I wanted to go back and revisit him now that I'm rewatching him. Now, I had the head cast printed for me. It was a 3D print head cast, and I've got to say that the detail on it is really nice. I love the bandages and the wraps, and you can really tell where his eyes are, etc. It's a really nice head cast, and it's relatively easy to paint up. I'm not the best at painting heads, I'm not going to lie. I'm really not very good at painting heads. There's some really talented artists out there. So this one didn't bother me too much because I didn't have to worry about the eyes. Now, unfortunately, the peg hole is too big for the body, but he does sit on there nicely, and it kind of works. I thought it was a little bit oversized, but it works okay. Now, the bottom half is Deadpool. I used Deadpool's boots and lower half of the legs, so this much came from a Deadpool figure, and I just dyed them black. And then this top half of the thigh was from another figure, not quite sure who, but I used this chest section, this midsection from the Goblin Builder figure that came with Spider-Man, and the arms came from a Mr. Fantastic, the modern black suited Mr. Fantastic. The reason I used those arms is because they fit into this Goblin torso. Now, the reason I didn't use the Mr. Fantastic, the whole body for Mr. Fantastic, is that the Goblin torso had a better chest. It was a bigger chest and it looked more like a t-shirt. So once put together, I thought that it looked a lot more like it did on the screen. Now, the hands came from an Iron Fist figure, and the hand wraps I made myself using, they were kind of like bandages from another figure, and I can't actually remember who. I want to say I don't know actually. I actually really don't know, but it came from one of the other figures. It was just in my fodder drawer where I'd taken a belt off of somebody, and I just kind of wrapped them around the arms and then obviously painted them. And the belt as well, just stuck it on. It was again in my fodder drawer. It came from I think an Emma Frost figure maybe. I don't know. But it's all Marvel Legends parts that I threw together. So just putting him here alongside the other Defenders. I just really like this black suited look. I thought it was a really authentic, kind of grounded look in the TV series, and I wasn't annoyed that he didn't get his official suit until much later, because I really like this kind of black suited look. So I definitely wanted to have a Marvel Legends figure to put alongside my other ones. So I'm really pleased with the way he turned out. As I said, the recipe was relatively straightforward. There was no real kind of cutting or sanding or dremeling down or anything. Everything kind of fit together quite nicely. I just used the boil and pop method to take those legs apart and to attach them onto the main body piece of that builder figure. So there he is. There's my black suited Netflix Daredevil, or Disney Plus Daredevil. I don't know what we'd call him now. But yeah, there's a 360 view there. I think he looks really cool. Please do try this recipe yourself, and let me know in the comments if you do. I'd love to see some other attempts of him. Maybe we'll even get an official figure at some point. Who knows? I decided to put the hand wraps on because I know that he doesn't have them on all the way through the show, but I thought it was a really kind of rough and ready kind of look to him. I really enjoyed the episodes where you saw these hand wraps on him, and I think it's a nice contrast to the black. Otherwise it's all a little bit kind of one-dimensional. I didn't want to paint any like cell shading on him or anything like that, so the hand wraps give you a nice break. The skin tone and the hand wraps give you a nice break from that kind of black suit. Now, I did take some pictures with him. I'll throw them up at the end of the video. I like posing him like this with kind of one hand up and one hand down, almost like he's casually ready for a fight. I did take some pictures of him, and they are available over on my Instagram account, Jacobs_toys, at Jacobs_toys, and I'll throw a couple of them up at the end of this video just to show you. So there he is in all his glory, and I think he looks wicked. I really do. I'm really pleased with how he turned out. And as a bonus, I'm just going to show you my Matt Murdock as well. Now, this is just a standard Marvel Legends suited body, and again, it was a 3D copy of the head. Actually, no, it wasn't a 3D one. I think it was a resin cast that somebody did from the San Diego box set for me. However, I'm not the best at painting eyes, but I wanted to give him his kind of authentic red glasses. So what I did is I got a pair of glasses out of my fodder box. Again, these are from a Marvel Legends figure, I'm not 100% sure which one, and I just got a red Sharpie and I painted on both sides of the glasses so that the actual clear part of the glasses was red, and it kind of fogs the eyes enough that I haven't got to worry about too much detailing on the eyes, but also gives that kind of translucent effect. So it is a translucent red, which is really cool. Now they're not as round as the ones that he wore in the show, but I think they work alright. I'm quite happy with them. And the stick, his stick, I just used a standard stick and I put some black tape around the end of it. So yeah, so that was my Matt Murdock, and here is my black suited Daredevil. Just to round the video off, let's have a look at a couple of the pictures. So here's one of him just on his own. I used a ring light to accentuate the picture, just like a portrait picture. Here's another one of him just in the alley, almost like ready for a fight, sort of getting ready to square up to somebody. And here is another one with him about to face off against the Hand. So there we go. So all of those pictures are or will be available on my Instagram, Jacobs_toys. And I've actually done a very quick how I made the diorama, a how-to video over on my TikTok account, which is @JacobsToys. So if you're enjoying these videos, please do like, share, subscribe, and all of those things. Thanks very much for tuning in, and I'll see you soon.